First, I need everybody to hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe if you've not subscribed, okay? First, I want to thank everybody that like my videos and everybody that support me. But this video right here it might be the most dangerous, craziest, enlightening, warning video about jail and prison. For all you kids out there, the steppers, the gangbangers, the ones that won't listen to your parents. And I know, I get it. Nobody can tell you nothing. But the story that I'm about to tell y'all right now is straight out of the horror section, okay? So you get kids that's 16, 17, 18 that you call a stepper, right? That'll mow down the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood. You can't tell him nothing. He won't listen to you. He just bad to the bone. Always know that there's somebody that's way bigger and way better. Yeah, you might can throw these. You might can. You might can even get a hold of a you-know-what, right? You can get a hold of a you-know-what when locked up. But let me ask you a question, because I seen this in real life. There was a guy. I'm going to call him Sweet Low. This is the story of Sweet Low. I'm going to tell y'all about Sweet Low. Sweet Low was about 6'4", 300 and maybe 10 pounds, all muscle. Sweet Low been locked down for 25 years. 25 years. Sweet Low still got, what, another maybe 30 years to go till he get out, till he see freedom. Sweet Low is the type of person that should not ever get out. Sweet Low mind is so damaged and corrupted. Well, let's get to the story, right? Let's get to the story. But before that, hit that like button, okay? And share this video. Show somebody, one of these youngsters, one of these gangsters, one of these steppers. Show them this video. Because I'm telling you, this is... So, you get this stepper from Tennessee, right? Got the golds in his mouth, got the dreads, got the tats. Oh, he can fight too, right? So you know what? The COs put him in a cell with Sweet Low, okay? So Sweet Low, he like little boys. And when I say little boys, I'm not talking about little kids. I'm talking about teenagers, young men in their 20s, early 20s, you know, the young steppers that got the muscles, you know, the chest, they got the tattoos on their neck, right? That's bad. Billy Bad ASSs, right? That step on everybody, that's knuckleheads. See, let me tell you about Sweet Low. Not only that he like young men, but he like to wine and dine young men also. See, Sweet Low, like I said, been locked down for a very long time. So when this young stepper came in from Tennessee, big and bad, right? I seen him come in. I seen what cell he went to. I said, oh, they set him up. But I'm going to give y'all a big twist and a big play on this, right? The little dude, the young dude that came in, he came in for murder, right? First degree. And I'm going to skip past all the BS. The person that he murdered was one of the guards' niece. Yeah. He took out, X'd out, right? Follow me. He X'd out, the Tennessee stepper, he X'd out one of the guards' niece. Okay? He was placed into this cell with Sweet Low on purpose. On purpose. Do y'all get me? Do y'all follow me? So when I tell y'all, sometimes the beef doesn't end in the streets. Sometimes it follows you to lockup, to prison, right? He was placed in that cell with Sweet Low for a reason, intentionally. So, peep the scene. I see him go in there. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna turn out right. Because I'm gonna show you the Tennessee boy. He was young, nice skin, right? Tattoos, body ripped up, right? To them type of dudes that get down that way, delicious, right? I like that. Yeah. So when he go in there, I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. So here we go, y'all. Let's get to the story. Because I know y'all be like, he talked too much. Just get to the story. Well, I'm getting to the story. I'm just trying to paint the picture for y'all. Dang, slow down. Hey, if y'all still here, hit that like button and share the video. That's the least you can do. But let's get to it. So he's sitting in the cell. I'm down here looking up, and I'm like, he got to get out that cell. Here I go again. Never mind. But I'm like, yo, he got to get out that cell. Because he about to get violated. Sweet Low not even in there. Sweet Low is on the yard, right? And I told y'all, I go to the yard sometimes to hit the weight pile, even though I need to get back in shape because I done lost a lot. But, you know, I'm working on that. I get back in shape. But I used to go to the, Sweet Low out there, and dude just came in. So Sweet Low don't even know he got a cellmate that I know about. So we go in there. I'm like, yo, this ain't gonna be good. So dude in there putting the stuff up. I walk past the cell and I peek in there. He instantly whip out like, oh, you know, he whipped out a, you know, one of them things that to get somebody up off you. And I was like, yo, chill. It ain't like that. I'm just coming by checking on you, seeing that you good. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. By the way, y'all drink some water, man. Stay hydrated. So I'm like, yo, I'm just up here checking on you, you know, seeing what's up with you. He like, shoot, I mean, hey, you know, I heard about what be going on in here. You know, I gotta protect myself. I said, yeah, that's cool. I said, so what you in here for? So usually you should not ask somebody what they in here for. But, I mean, it looked like he's been in here for his first time. And, you know, it was all right for me to ask him because he don't know no better. But I would not have done that to a older inmate that been locked down, you know. I'm just, you know, it's me being older. I could talk to a youngster like that, right? Hold up. So he telling me what he did. He telling me how he was in the street stepping on the whole hood, and just a menace, talking about what got him caught was he was doing a deal, and some girl dropped their location, and he basically got set up. He got robbed, and he blamed the girl for it, and he turned her TV off. He turned her lights off permanently, right? This goes back to let y'all know what I said earlier of the girl that he turned her TV off. It was one of these guards' niece. Hold up. I'm hot, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Hit that like button. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Now, shout out to everybody that be hitting that like button. Shout out to everybody that be hitting that like button. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I'm going to shout everybody out. Just drop your name in the comment section and where you from. And I'm going to shout y'all out in the next video. I drop a video every day. Well, I try to drop a video every day for y'all. But if y'all don't get a video every day from me, you'll get one every other day. But believe me, you ain't going to go one day without seeing a new video. Better believe that. But y'all hit that like button. Share the video. So he telling me the story how, you know, that's how he got caught when he cut this girl lights off, right? He said when he did that, the neighbors heard the shots. They called the popos. As he leaving out, the popos already on him. As he leaving out the door, he got the you-know-what on his hip. And it was over. But I want to do a sidebar right quick. You know the craziest thing? This is the craziest thing. That you'll get a stepper, right? A gangbanger that will air the whole neighborhood out. That'll turn everybody TV off that look just like him, right? Right? But then when the boys in blue, whoop, whoop, that's the sign of the police. When they pull up, freeze, put your hands up. They do just like this. Even though they got the hammer on right there, right? That's why I said these gangbangers, these steppers, is only a menace. Poison to the whole community, right? Will lay down somebody that look just like them, right? But when the police say, put your hands up, freeze, they do like freeze, put their hands behind their back, no fight. But if I make a mistake and even look at them wrong, I'm not even looking at him wrong. I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking past him. And it said, oh, I'm going to take this dude life because he's looking at me because he muck. I'm not even looking at him. Then he take my life, then boom. You see what I'm saying? But when the police pull up, when the boys in blue pull up, it's, oh, you got me, officer. Yeah. Only tough on your own people. But let's get back to the story. Y'all hit that like button. So he's sitting up there telling me this story and this and that. Right? And around this time, I'm like, all right, well, shoot, he just going to have to learn. So I'm trying to school him and tell him, like, okay, so dude that you in here with, you got to get out of there. Because he like dudes. He like guys. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all probably think like, oh, why you getting in his business? Why you putting him out there like that? First of all, I'm going to tell y'all something. The pod that we was in, it was over 100 men in there, right? It was 100 men in there. And dude let it be known that that's what he liked, right? So I'm just talking to him. And yes, I had no business, doing what I did. But at the same time, it's one of them things where you feel like if you can save somebody, now I'm just be real. I'm going to be real. But I got to watch what I say. Because I'm trying to get monetized, y'all. If I didn't warn him and let him know who he was in the cell with, and then I start hearing noises at night. See, they don't want to talk about when you walk around with a diaper on. Huh? Yeah, see these dudes that be telling these jail and prison stories, they never tell y'all the real, actual, raw stuff that really comes with this, right? With these booty bandits and what happened to a man after he get assaulted. He walk around with a diaper on, a big diaper on. So I felt like when I seen this young boy go up in that cell and I knew who he was selling with, I said, you know what? It ain't my business. But at the same time, let me just let them know what's going on, right? So at this time, I'm talking to him. I'm like, yo, you need to get up out the cell because, dude like young dudes. And, I'm just saying, he like, man, like, he like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. You cool and all, but, man, I got this. I'm always right. He got that, what, I'm always right, I'm saying. All right, so, I've been hearing stories about my man, right? He don't care about that. He the type of dude that he don't want you to give it to him. He wants you to fight. He the type of guy that wants you to pull out that what and hit him with it, and he take it out and lick the knife and do what he do. Y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share this video. Because the point of this video right here is to let y'all know that some guys in there, for you young guys that's entering the jail and prison system, I know y'all say, oh, when somebody say, oh, well, you can't bring no GUN in there, but I can get me a what. Sometimes that what ain't gonna work. Sometimes you might go up against a guy that know how to disarm you and take that what from you and use it on you. Sometimes you might get a guy that like to get hit with it because he been worked out all his life for 30 years. Muscles on top of muscles. Muscles where muscles don't supposed to be at. And when you hit him with it, he like, you scratch me. Boom. Knock you unconscious and do whatever he wants to do to you. And I know for all you haters out there, that be running your mouth about me, saying all type of crazy stuff about me, keep doing that. Because I'm going to tell you something. The reason how I survived and I didn't get violated, the number one reason, you want to know why? Do y'all really want to know the number one reason why I didn't get violated? Huh? Then, yeah, I got to a couple of fights, a couple of rumbles, a couple of, look at that right there. You see that? Yeah, right there. I got to a couple of them fights up in there. But you want to know why I never got assaulted in that type of way with his story going, it was only because of the grace of God. Because God was watching over me. It wasn't because I was the biggest and the toughest guy in there. No, I told y'all it's always somebody bigger, somebody tougher, somebody can fight better than you, whatever the case may be. It was because of the grace of God that I never got assaulted in that type of way. Now, y'all pay attention. Let's get back to it. So, I'm talking to him, and he ain't really trying to hear what I'm saying. He like, man, I got this. I ain't worried about him. I said, all right. So I get up out of there. I go downstairs, I get to my room, look out the door, make sure the popos ain't around. I whip my phone out, and I get on the phone, and I start talking to my lady, right? They start coming in. Dudes start piling in back into the pod. Dudes running to the showers. Dudes running here, dudes running there, because about 15 minutes, we all about to get locked down for count. So everybody shooting here, shooting there, shooting there, shooting there. And then here goes Sweet Low. Coming there with his big old bald head, right? So he come up there, and I peek my head out, and I see him. He go upstairs. Then he come back out, and he his hands is like on the rail that's looking down. And he got like this happy look on his face. And I'm looking, and I'm like, tap my celly, because he was standing right to me. I said, hey, look at Sweet Low. And he like, yeah, look at Sweet Low got one. He got one. And I was like, yo, I went up there and I hollered at him. I told him, like, yo, you might have to get up out of there. Dude was like, I got this, basically. Dude was like, well, I hope he do. So Sweet Low just standing there, just smiling. Then he get back, he go back in his cell. No sweat, no nothing. Nothing happening. 2-3 days later, I'm going to fast forward, okay? Because nothing really happened, okay? In the next 2 or 3 days, nothing really happened. Third day, I'm going to say it was about 2 a.m. No, it was about 3 o'clock. It was 3 o'clock. Because this Muslim guy, there's a couple cells down from me, he gets up around like 3:25, 3:30. He started praying, and he be like, I could hear him. I was a very light sleeper, and I'm going to tell y'all why in another story. But y'all hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. So, so I'm up, and I'm just laying there, because I start hearing this noise, like this scraping noise. Like, everybody that been locked up, y'all know when somebody's sharpening a tool. You know that noise. It get real quiet when you hear that noise. You try to pinpoint where it's coming from, right? So, I'm laying there, and I'm like, okay, all right, somebody get something ready, okay, whatever the case may be. So I'm like, all right. So I finally, somewhat fall back asleep. Then I hear like a whole bunch of bumping, like boom, 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 boom. And so I wake up, and I'm like, what is that? So then I hear, stop. Then I hear like a muffle, like a muffling noise, like somebody screaming, but like when somebody got their hands over their mouth. So then I look over, and I tell my buddy, I say, yo, you hear that? He wide woke. He said, hey man, that's Sweet Low. That's coming from Sweet Low room. Next thing you know, other dude, we hearing it. I'm gonna spare y'all the details. I heard noises that night that no man should ever make. Okay? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Sweet Low was in there violating the young guy, the stepper, the guy that I tried to warn, okay? You got dudes waking up now, because it's loud now. Dudes waking up. Yo, man, cut that out. Hey, man, stop that. Guards. Dudes yelling out, and there's no guards. There's supposed to be 2 guards on the ship. There was no guards. You want to know where the guards was at? One was in the break room, sleep, and the other one was outside of our pod somewhere else smoking a cigarette. They both got fired. the Tennessee guy, people filed a lawsuit. Look it up. So we all yelling like guards. We yelling like Sweet Low, cut that out. So we yelling, banging, all this and that. Listen, this went on. He violated him for at least, so it was 3:30. I'm going to say to about 4:05, so about 35 minutes. Because I told y'all in that other video, around 4 o'clock, they come around with the powdered milk, this liquid that they put them sedatives in. When the guards came in, they like, y'all quiet down. And we said, y'all, hey, go up there. Go up there. He violating him. He violating him. Guards get on. They get over there to his door. He instantly take off. He on there. About 10 guards come in there like 2 minutes later. They tell him, cuff up, cuff up. Sweet Low, cuff up. No problem. No incident. Right? Cuffed him up. Walked on out of there. They walked him on up out of there. Dude, the Tennessee boy, I couldn't even recognize his face. There was 2 guards that was helping him. Like, it was a guard on this side and it was a guard on this side. And they would hold him, they was holding him up like this. And you just see him like this, like head drop, defeated. And up his, like, give me a minute, y'all. It's this, I'm just going to say, it was a big mess, okay? Big mess, just from his back, on his legs. After that, they carried him out of there. He went to medical. And you remember when I said that, you know, when men get violated in that type of way, they have to wear like a diaper type of thing. Well, about 2 months later, I ended up seeing him. And the young boy, Sweet Low, he done went somewhere. I don't know where they sent him off, like off the compound. He was done. He was out of there. See the young boy like 2-3 months later. And I'm like, I just have so much pity for him, right? That's why I tell y'all, man, before you go pick up a you know what and try to step on somebody in the real world over some BS, think twice, man. Think twice. Anything and everything can happen to you behind the walls. Behind the walls is a whole different world. You wouldn't believe the horrors and tortures and stuff that can go on behind them walls. And like I said, the only reason I never got violated like that because of the grace of God. That's it. Like I said, I've been in the fights, many of them. Got stabbed a couple of times. But turns out about 4 months later, right, I hear word is on the block that one of the officers that got fired in that lawsuit, they end up telling because somebody was getting charged for something. We hear the rumors, but don't nobody really know. See, in jail, it's the rumor mill. Men gossip so much, nobody really know. I don't know if this is even true or not. But it was said that one of the guards that was in the break room set that up. Another guard told him to, the guard that was in the break room told the other guard that he can go smoke, right? So he went to the break room under the orders of a third guard that got that niece that passed away because of the Tennessee guy that got violated. So when the law came down on the guards, they ratted, and it came back to the other guard, right? That set the whole play up because of his niece. So this is why I tell y'all all the time. Don't be afraid to take a punch in the face. Don't be so quick to go grab a gun. Once you take a man's or a woman's life, that's it. We don't get only but one life. Only one life. And when you take somebody's life, that's it. And sometimes you think that, oh, I'm getting away with this because I got locked up. Nah. Sometimes that'll follow you. You don't know who people know. You don't know who family. You don't know what connections people got. And I say, before you even commit a crime, y'all go watch that video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the link about the guy that got X'd out, his TV turned off, and he only went to jail for child support. Got caught up in some BS, and he was only in there for child support. Think about that. Stop committing crimes. Go get a job. Go get a job. Stop committing crimes. If you got kids out here, and I'm talking to you, if you got kids out here, man, think about your kids. Think about who's going to raise them. Think about every time while you behind them bars, right? And you got a son, and he got to grow up, and go through so much because you ain't there to correct him and teach him to learn from your ways as you grew up. To keep him from going to the penitentiary or the graveyard early because you locked up and you can't teach him that. A mother can only teach a son certain things that us men, y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. But you know what? I need for y'all to hit that like button though. That's the least y'all can do, and share the video. Tennessee guy, I'm going to say about 2 months after that, he was walking around there. He wasn't that big stepper no more. He wasn't gangster no more. He started walking a little different. He started talking just a little different. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. He wasn't a man anymore. He became somebody's wife, if you catch my drift. That messed him up mentally. His mind was broken when he got violated by Sweet Low. Don't think because you can get a hold of a you know what that all your problems can be solved with that. For everybody that's free, that's listening to my voice, stop the crime. Put down the gun. Go get a job. Go work out. It takes more. Let me tell y'all something. It takes real strength to walk away. Let me say that again. It takes real strength to walk away. Think about that. When you get so mad, you just want to instantly go to violence, right? But it takes so much strength to just walk away. Sometimes we got to walk away. And I hate to be long-winded, but I got to do this. I have to do this. I hate to be long-winded, but I got to do it. Because there's somebody out here that's watching this video that might need to hear this. And I'm going to give y'all the game. Or maybe I should save that for another video, which I am. So I'll tell y'all what. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, and subscribe. And I want to thank everybody that subscribed to my channel and watched the whole video through. And you know how you can support me too? The Cashapp is in the bio. You can hit the Cashapp up. You can share this on your Facebook page. Share the video. I got way more coming. Way more coming. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.